We have four numbers up on the board, 711 and 1492. They have to do with the history of Spain. I didn't choose those numbers at random. They're two really important dates when it comes to the history of Spain. 1810 and 1898 are two really important dates in Latin America. So as we solve for Mayan math and we have that cultural background, we're going to be learning a little bit about the history of Spain and Latin America as well. So we can combine these two. We'll start with 711 to see what the significance of that date is in the history of Spain.
The year 711 is the beginning of the Islamic conquest of Spain, which took 7 years.
It starts with 622, which is the beginning of the Muslim calendar. That's the birth of Islam was in 622 in Saudi Arabia. And we see, according to this map, that within only 89 years, Islam had spread all the way through North Africa and then up into Spain. You can see on the map here, this is Saudi Arabia. Islam began to spread across North Africa and then up into the Iberian Peninsula, which is what we call Spain and Portugal today. It took 7 years for that conquest to happen, but they did not ever succeed in conquering this part up here. To this day, that's the most independent part of Spain. They still want to be their own country today. But it was from that point in 711 that the Christian nations began to push out and fight back to push the Muslims and the North Africans out of Spain. And while it took 7 years to conquer Spain, it took 700 years to reconquer Spain. So we're going to look at how do we figure out 711 in Mayan math. How are we going to count to that number? To figure out what the equation is for the number 711, we're going to do just the opposite of what we did before. Before we multiplied, added, this time we're going to divide and subtract. So we're going to find the largest number that will divide into 711. That's going to be 400. So 400 into 711 is 1. So we're going to put that 1 off to the side. So 1 times 400 is 400. And then we're going to subtract that. 711 minus 400 is 311. 20 goes into that 15 times. So we're going to write over here the Mayan number 15. 20 times 15 is 300, so we'll subtract 300 from 311. And now we're going to have 11. 1 divided into 11 is going to be 11. So there we have our number. This equation right here equals the number 711.